but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming on my mind. Oh, she's hot but a psycho, so left but she's right though. At night she's screaming on my mind. Grab a gun, kinda crazy. She's poison but tasty. Yeah, people say run, don't walk away. Yeah, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming on my mind.
Hey Crazy College Life, welcome back to another video. If before we get started, if you would please give this video 2 thumbs up, subscribe down below, and turn on that notification bell so you know whenever I post my videos. I try to post at least 2 to 3 times a week, maybe more. And today's video we're going to see how opposite are you and your best friend. This should be interesting because I feel like me and Angel are very opposite, but yet we're still connected together. I think work did that a lot because we had to work together a lot, so it helped us bond that friendship and connection.
I take credit for this video because I came up with the idea.
Yes, she came up with the idea, so I'll give her credit for that. So I think let's just jump right into question 1.
What do you see in a guy?
I look for their personality. I don't want no boring guy. Like, looks, yes, they're a bonus, but I just don't really want a boring guy. I look for their sense of humor. I look for their personality, how they treat kids, if they're lazy or not, if they're going to actually take care of me and a family, or if they're just going to lay around and play video games 24/7. But that's pretty much what I see in a guy.
What I look for in a guy is I will look for his personality. Eyes are a big thing for me. The way he treats kids. And as long as he doesn't want me for just my body.
Yeah, I hate guys. Nowadays, that's pretty much what all guys want, is just for the body, and I'm not into that.
No.
Question 2. What is your biggest fear?
Clowns.
Yeah, she's terrified of clowns. We had like a clown hat thingy at work, and she would freak out every time it would be pointed towards the cash register.
I hated it.
I thought it was funny.
Hated it.
She hated us for like months.
Yes.
My biggest fear, I know a lot of people, definitely if you're my friends watching this, you'll probably say it's mice. Yes, I'm terrified of mice. Some of you will probably say it's heights because I've mentioned before I am terrified of heights. But I feel like one of my deepest fears is being like my parents. My parents haven't been there for me all my life. They've not been the greatest parents, and I don't want to turn out to be just like my parents. I don't want to turn out to be a drug addict or an alcoholic, or not care about their kids, or caring about guys before their kids. I don't want that in my relationship and my life. I want my life full of positive environment, and I want my kids to know that they're loved and they can come home. I want to be known as that cool mom that all the kids want to come hang out at. I don't really want, that's probably one of my deepest fears. I don't tell many people that, but I feel like I'm ready to tell you two because you guys are my family, and I feel that you guys are my family, and I feel that you guys need to know that about me.
I want to change mine then.
No.
My biggest fear is disappointing people. I hate disappointing people. I'm a people pleaser, so I will do whatever it is you want me to do, and I hate to disappoint people. So even if it's something I don't believe in, or I don't want to do, or I don't want to talk about, I'll do it because it's not that I want people to like me, because I really don't give 2 craps if people like me, but I hate disappointing people. I especially hate disappointing my parents. I feel like that's all I've ever been, is a disappointment to my parents.
You're not a disappointment to me.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, question 3. What do you do when you're upset?
I probably cry my eyes out and get really bad thoughts and depressed, but I try to cope that by distracting my mind. I like to cook, I like to bake, I like to draw, I like to write. I'm not a good drawer, but these are just some ideas of stuff that I've learned to cope with. I've learned to make cringy TikTok videos, as if you've seen it a couple videos ago. Yeah, they're pretty bad. But it distracts my mind, so I like it. What do you do?
I like to write poetry, and I like to draw. I don't cry a lot because I think crying makes you weak. But that's just me. I think if I cry, I'm weak. If other people cry, it's okay. Like, that's cool. You do you. Like, but if I cry, I think that makes me weak. So I try not to cry a lot. But I like to draw, and I write a lot of poetry. So.
The last person that made you cry.
You. You made me cry last night when you and another person were talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're
Stuff.
talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Who's the last person that made you cry and why?
My ex. Because he's kind of replaced me with my so-called best friend. And I kind of feel hurt by that.
Okay.
I don't really want to go into details because
Yeah,
I'm
we won't.
still trying to talk it out and stuff, but yeah.
If money was no object, what would you buy?
If money was no object, I know this might sound weird, but I would buy out every foster home in the country. I would take care of all them extra children. I would make sure that they're loved, they're fed, that they know they're loved. I would make one big schoolhouse. I'm going to school to be a teacher. Kids are my passion. And I hate seeing kids being abused or mistreated. I hate kids going without. It just really upsets me as a person because I kind of know what that's been through. So, yeah.
I would buy lots of guns.
She does not need no guns.
Lots and lots of guns.
No guns.
Oh yeah, lots of guns. Okay, next question.
What did you dream about last night?
Last night I dreamed about. Actually, you go first because I'm still trying to remember what I dreamed about.
Okay, so about 4:30 this morning, 5 o'clock this morning, because I didn't go to bed until like 2 o'clock last night. But about 4:30, 5 o'clock this morning, I had a dream about me being late for work. And it was around 6:30. I jumped off this couch and saw my roommate Angel standing up, and I was like, "What time is it?" And then I went back to bed.
And I was like, it's 6:30, you're okay. I was just going outside to smoke cigarette. Okay, I remember what I dreamed about.
Okay.
I had a dream we had a purge. It was great.
Of course, that's something you would dream of. See, I told you, we're two completely
Yeah, we
opposite.
really are. Alright, what was your favorite teacher and why? Or who, I'm sorry.
My favorite teacher, I gotta say all of them because they've all impacted my life in some way, shape, or form. I've had teachers that have called CPS and got me out of my home or tried to fight for me. I've had teachers that show me what life is really about, and I feel like all the teachers have impacted me in some way, shape, or form, and have made me the person I am today.
Okay, I can agree. I will agree with that. Like, they've all impacted me, but I don't want to say they all impacted me in a good way. I've had a lot of negative teachers. I had two really, really good teachers. I had Joe Himes. He's an agriculture teacher in Buchanan, West Virginia. He was absolutely awesome. He got me into FFA and agriculture and raising pigs and all that. And then my 12th grade English teacher was April Ramsey Boyce from Buchanan, West Virginia. And she inspired my writing and my poetry and actually getting my feelings out. Still not there yet, but it's great.
If you could have any 3 wishes, what would they be?
I would wish for a cure for cancer, a cure for endometriosis, and for no starvation for kids in the world.
I would wish for world peace, which will probably never happen, but I can always dream. I would wish for every child that's born in this world to have a loving family in some way, shape, or form, because I hate seeing children that come to school and they feel like they're not wanted, so they act out. As I've been observing in classrooms and stuff to complete my college degree, I've seen students that you can tell that their home life's not that great because they'll come to school and try to get any attention they can. And as a teacher, going into teaching and stuff, I feel like that would is probably the hardest part for teachers, to go home every night worrying about their kids and stuff. I just wish they would have a good home. And lastly, my third wish is for me to have a normal life. I've had a really messed up life, and for once I just wish it was normal.
Okay. Kids. Do you want kids?
I want 3 kids. I want 1 boy. I want him born first. I know I can't decide. The guy decides. But I want 1 boy and I want 2 girls, and I want the girls to be twins.
I want 6 kids, and I don't care if they're boys or girls. I just want them all to be very healthy.
And I also want to mention that I also want to adopt as many kids as I can.
I cannot have kids, as far as I know, so I would like to adopt and foster children.
Cat or dog?
Dogs. I hate cats.
Same. I would love a puppy. I think I'm going to get a puppy as my emotional support animal.
You like cats, don't you?
I'm
You're allergic to
allergic.
cats,
I'm
but you
allergic.
still like cats.
I've had them, but I'm still allergic. I like animals in general, though.
I just don't like cats. They're dumb. I would never cause harm to a cat, ever, or wish anything ill upon a cat, but I just don't like cats. Okay, what's your favorite type of music?
I really don't have a favorite. I listen to a lot. I know a lot of my artists, like, I listen to the Today hits, so I don't even know half the artists or songs. I just listen to whatever Pandora plays. But what I know of is, like, Christian music. I know people probably are like, oh, she's one of them people. I really like the Newsboys, Toby Mac, and all of them, and country.
I like country music. It's my favorite. But I like older country. I mean, I like some of the new country, but I like Dolly Parton, Reba McEntire, all those.
If any of my subscribers love me enough, they should buy me 2 tickets to go see Chris Stapleton in concert in Charleston, August 8th.
Oh, that would be so cool to go to.
I'm not paying $125 for a
Nope.
ticket. I've already done the research.
Alright.
If you could master any foreign language, what would it be and why?
Sign language, because sign language is a foreign language and it should be considered one. And I love sign language. I've always wanted to know how to do it. I mean, I know some of it, but it'd be something I would really love to master.
I would also want sign language for the fact I took sign language my freshman year in high school. It was a college class, and through that year of taking it, I went to this deaf Santa, and I saw how the deaf community reacted and hung out and stuff. And I just really, and plus most of my siblings use sign language because they cannot talk. They have a speech impediment. So the reason I took the sign language class was so I could communicate with my siblings.
If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
If I could change one thing about myself, a lot of my friends, if you're watching this, you'll know, I would want to change my kindness and my sweetness, because I'm kind and sweet to everyone. I welcome anyone in my life with open arms, and I think I love you all. I use love as it shouldn't be used the way I use it. And I think I would change that about myself, because in the long run I've been hurt by way too many people and stuff, because I'm way too kind.
See, if I could change one thing about myself, it would be that I wish I wasn't so mean to people. I am not a very nice person. I won't ever claim to be. I have been through a lot in my life, and it's just made me a very cold-hearted, non-trusting person. So I would like to be nicer and a more positive person.
What keeps you up at night?
What keeps me up at night? Actually, my depression keeps me up at night. My anxiety does. I am actually afraid of the dark, so nighttime is really bad for me.
I'd say my depression keeps me up at night, and just thoughts that run through my head, and I don't know why they run through my head, but it could be things that happened to me when I was 5 years old, 10 years old, last week, just anything and almost everything.
Yeah. Do you believe in soulmates?
I thought I did, but now I really don't. I thought one guy I met 5 years ago would be my soulmate, but turns out he's just a butthole like everyone else.
I believe in soulmates. I believe there's someone out there just for me, just specifically made for me.
What's your favorite holiday?
Christmas is my favorite holiday.
Mine has to be Christmas because I like to give people presents and I like to see their faces when they open them up and I feel special.
I agree.
I do not like to receive gifts.
No,
though.
I don't either. I feel very bad when I receive gifts.
I do too. My aunt says my anxiety gets really bad when I receive gifts.
What animal would you want to be and why?
I would want to be a panda. They're one of my favorite animals. They're so fluffy and soft, but that's beside the point. They're black and white, just like my soul is.
I would want to be a ferret because I own 2 ferrets. And they are just the cutest little animals and they just hop around and they're just really cute. So I would want to be a ferret.
Do you have a phobia?
Yes, I'm claustrophobic. I am an arachnophobia. I'm scared of clowns and there's a phobia for that. And then I'm scared of the dark. So whatever phobia that is.
I'm claustrophobic. I hate being in small spaces with a lot of people. I cannot go Black Friday shopping. That's why I wait for Cyber Monday shopping. Because that's all online and Black Friday shopping is probably one of the worst.
Yeah.
I went last year with my ex and we literally walked around the mall and I was like, let's go.
I walked around with my ex-fiance's mom and I was like, can we please go? I hate this.
My ex loves Black Friday shopping though. He'll go Thursday night right on Thanksgiving night at 6 p.m. and he'll go in there and he knows exactly what he's going for. And I'm like, no.
What are your 3 pet peeves?
I have many pet peeves.
Well, pick 3.
3, I hate when somebody's eating and they're chewing with their mouth open right by your ear. That's just annoying. Another pet peeve is when somebody lies to you right to your face, but you know they're lying. And so that really bothers me.
Why'd you look at me?
No, I looked at the door. But and then my third pet peeve, let me think. This is hard. I have a lot. I hate when people say sorry, but they really don't mean it.
Okay. My 3 pet peeves are being mocked.
Something I do a lot.
Yeah, she mocks me and it makes me so mad. Another pet peeve of mine is people using the word like when they're like, and then they're like, and then they're like this, and then something like that, and then
Like.
yeah, it gets on my nerves. Like, I just want to smack the heck out of you. Shut up! And my third pet peeve is, I have to say people chewing with their mouth open because it's just annoying. Stop!
Sorry for that interruption. We have our friend Brandon here and he's making fun of us, so that's why.
Alright, last question.
See?
Alright, what is your dream vacation?
I have thought about this a lot.
What kind of?
My dream vacation is to go on a cruise around the world. I think that'd be cool and stop in each like little continent or
Go to the Dominican Republic.
My dream vacation is to go to Wyoming, out in the country, ride
In the middle
horses.
of nowhere?
In the middle of nowhere, ride horses, spend time with animals, and that is my dream vacation.
Alright. Well, that's 20 complete opposite things between me and her.
Not complete opposite, we're kind of alike.
Yeah, we're kind of alike, but we have a lot of opposites and stuff. But if you guys could please give this video 2 thumbs up, subscribe down below, turn on that notification bell, and we'll see you all next time. Bye!